Looking at the iPhone 12 connectivity, we presume that most of you know the latest Apple iPhone will utilize 5G. Anyhow, most of you still wonder about the details regarding this and are enthusiastic about finding out those details and what to expect in the iPhone 12. If so, this video will cover information about connectivity and clarify all your doubts regarding that. So, without wasting any more time, let's get to the specific details of the connectivity in the iPhone 12. While discussing connectivity in iPhone 12, the first thing that we need to confirm is, yes, Apple iPhone 12 will provide 5G connectivity. No denying that. According to information gathered from some accurate sources, Apple is making plans to move to the Qualcomm modem chips, avoiding the currently used Intel chips. To be specific, Apple is likely to make use of Qualcomm's 5G tech in the iPhone 12. Although most of you may not be familiar with it, Apple and Qualcomm had some legal disputes in the past. However, they've kissed and made up in April 2019. Now the news is that all models of the iPhone 12 might make use of that 5G technology. The four will likely utilize Qualcomm's Snapdragon X55 5G modem chips. These 5G chips provide a 7 GB per second download speed and 3 GB per second upload speed. However, actual speeds might differ depending on the carrier network. The Qualcomm chip is believed to be the first of its kind and supports almost all the major frequency bands, network deployments, and operation modes. There are two types of 5G networks. One is mmWave, and the other one is sub-6 GHz. The mmWave network has faster speeds but a limited range, whereas the sub-6 GHz has slightly slower speed but a wider range. Some reports suggest that mmWave networks will be available in some specific locations, like major cities and densely populated urban areas. The suburban and rural areas might use sub-6 GHz 5G networks. There's a possibility for the iPhones released in the US, UK, Canada, Japan, etc. might actually make use of both types of networks. This means, in some countries, we may only get to see sub-6 GHz 5G networks. Some tech sources suggest that Apple might limit the mmWave network connectivity feature only to the high-end iPhone 12 models, and the normal models might be available only with the sub-6 GHz network connectivity. Others say we may only get mmWave network connectivity in the 6.7-inch iPhone 12. A Taiwanese tech site, Digitimes, says Apple might use Snapdragon X60 chips instead of the X55. These chips also provide access to 5G connectivity in both mmWave and sub-6 GHz bands. The X60 is believed to be more efficient, having higher speeds and lower latency. This may or may not be true, as Qualcomm is not expected to launch the X60 until 2021. Apple also plans a new antenna module along with the 5G modem chips in the iPhone 12 models. Apple is working to provide its own antenna module, but there's also a possibility of Qualcomm assisting the in-house work on these antennas. The new iPhone 12 will feature a Wi-Fi standard known as IEEE 802.11ay, which is the successor of the previously used 802.11ad. This Wi-Fi standard could offer 4 times the existing bandwidth and may add up to 4 streams of multiple transmission or reception. This new Wi-Fi standard is also said to use the 60 GHz spectrum. Our conclusion on connectivity is that a 5G network feature can be expected. Moreover, people wouldn't have to worry regarding the availability of mmWave or sub-6 GHz bands because even the sub-6 GHz band will provide internet at great speed when compared to the existing 4G connectivity. Apple has made some serious changes in other components in order to spend more money into 5G connectivity. It has taken some steps such as not including the adapter and earpods in the box, reducing the size of components like the battery, etc. Therefore, an efficient 5G connectivity feature can be expected in this new iPhone.